my song.
All of Jessica Leia's music that you hear on Me and My Song is available for purchase online. And now, please enjoy the show.
Welcome all to the very first episode here of Season 4 of Me and My Song. This month's episode, the entire season, and the corresponding musical album are all titled after this month's song, Ain't Love Beautiful? Because all of the songs on this here Season 4 of Me and My Song are all love songs. As I mentioned in my Season 4 promo for this season / album, before I actually started recording albums, it was my intention to eventually create albums that were all based on certain themes, i.e. one theme on each album. Basically because a dream I had told me I should, but also because as I perused through my roster of songs that I had written hitherto, I saw that there were many common threads throughout my songwriting. Basic themes that would appear over and over again, even though they were all different songs. Actually, when it all boils down to it, I only ever write two kinds of songs. They basically go like this. It's either,
man, life is so awesome! I love planet Earth! I love this place! Life is fucking rad!
or this place f***ing sucks, man. Life is stupid. And that's it. That's basically it. That's all I write about. So you don't actually even have to listen to any of my songs, really. You already know what they are now. So naturally, one of the most common reoccurring themes in my roster of music was romantic love. Even though before I started actively writing songs, I always swore I would never write a freaking love song. Yeah. But hey, it ends up that of all of the teachers that I've had in this life, not one has taught me so many countless lessons as I have learned through the teacher of romantic love. So many countless, grueling, long, drawn out, and painful lessons as I've been taught through romantic love. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why this month's song, Ain't Love Beautiful, was ever even born. I chose this month's song, Ain't Love Beautiful, as the title track for this season and for this album here on Me and My Song, because I thought mentioning how beautiful love is seemed like a really good way to start the season and to really capture the vibe of it, you know? This month's song, Ain't Love Beautiful, I'll admit, is actually a little bit kinda sarcastic in nature. I know you're really surprised about that. Surprise! But this month's song, Ain't Love Beautiful, is actually a rewrite. That basically means that I wrote it once and then later I wrote it again. Wait, what? I originally wrote this song some 20 years back when I was having romantic feelings for a woman. And I rewrote it some 15 years later when I was having romantic feelings for a man.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry if that confuses you. Basically, you know, this is like a bisexual song. I have those sometimes.
Why did you do a rewrite, Jessica?
Well, once I originally finished this month's song, Ain't Love Beautiful, I almost instantly decided that I hated the verses. The verses in this song are horrible. But once the song was done, I just never felt inspired to revisit it again. Basically because the initial theme of the song was kind of about, well, basically it was about being pussy whooped.
Oh.
Because, you know, at that time, I was with a very controlling and domineering bitch. I have this historical tendency to end up with crazy ass bitches. Only God knows why. God and Sigmund Freud. Although I hear Sigmund Freud was kind of a crazy ass too, so there you go. Anyway, Ain't Love Beautiful was just sitting there in the ethers collecting dust. Because apparently there is, in fact, dust in the ethers. Now you know. It was just sitting there because I knew I wasn't going to use it unless and until I did a rewrite. And I just wasn't feeling the pussy whooped vibe because I had long since stopped being infatuated with crazy ass bitches. But I knew that eventually I would be able to start to follow through with my original intention of having music albums with a theme. And I knew that one of the first themes that I wanted to do on said albums was a theme of love songs. Then I could just get all of these stupid love songs recorded, get on with my life. In other words, I knew that this album was eventually going to come down the pike. And I knew that I wanted to have this month's song, Ain't Love Beautiful, on that album of love songs. And I knew I had to do a rewrite since the original version was lame.
Aww.
But I just wasn't feeling the same kind of vibes that I had felt when I initially wrote the song. So I wasn't sure what direction I would go when I finally sat down to do a rewrite. I just knew that I needed a rewrite.
Can I please get a rewrite? We need a rewrite.
Lucky for me, or maybe not lucky for me. Wouldn't you know, after years of not being in the slightest bit interested in anybody or anything romantic, along came a handsome fellow, talented and fun, some kind of appeal, you know, not like an orange peel. Sorry. And suddenly I was like, holy crap, I'm having all of these, I hope he likes me kind of feelings. I was actually having a good laugh at myself as I was observing this whole scenario. But naturally, I was kind of annoyed too.
Uh-huh.
And kind of unsure what to do with all these feelings.
What do I do with all these feelings?
But then I was like, well, I'll do what I always do with my feelings now. Shove them into a song. And lo and behold, I remembered this month's song, Ain't Love Beautiful, just sitting there in the ethers, collecting dust, and how it had just been begging for decades for a rewrite, and how this scenario, this exact stupid romantic scenario, could be the perfect vibe for this song and help me to create some verses that wouldn't suck. And so now I can present to you this month's song, Ain't Love Beautiful? After years of it having just waited for completion, that finally ensued thanks to my stupid love life. I did get to a certain base with Handsome Fellow, by the way. Strike! But basically, he was just kind of a slut, you know? Plus, you know, I don't want to come across as some sort of superficial, like shallow bitch. But don't be gross, you know? I mean, I do a lot to take care of myself. I'm constantly exfoliating my skin so that it's clean and smooth, and I do cleanses so I can rinse out my guts so I never smell gross from the inside out. I floss and brush and scrape my tongue every single day, a couple times. You know, like if I get any gross things on my body, I remove them. I don't just sit around while big black hairs grow out of them.
Yeah.
Look, if you want to be gross, that's your prerogative, okay? I mean, we're all humans, and so any way you slice it, we're f***ing filthy. But at least make an effort, for Christ's sake. Let's make a little effort. Just a little one.
Tangent complete.
I have a Chinese friend who likes to say, oh, I have to tell you she's Chinese because I'm about to quote her, and you have to understand why I'm about to quote her the way I'm about to quote her. She likes to tell me, oh, you're too picky. You need to just find rich man and marry him so you don't have to worry about survive anymore. You just do your art, you do your music, you marry rich man, no be being picky all the time. You're too picky. It's a true story. But you know what? Once you listen to all of the songs that comprise the music collection here on season 4 of Me and My Song, and you hear some of the ups and downs that I have enjoyed in the realm of love, you'll understand darn good and well why I'm so picky. And this album is the happy love songs. Wait until you hear the not happy love songs album someday. Alas, one song at a time, folks. One song at a time. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the raw reveal of this month's song. The first song on season 4. Here on Me and My Song. Ain't love beautiful? Ain't it though? So freaking beautiful.
Got time for me. Ain't love beautiful? Sometimes I'm pitiful. It's unbelievable, but you're so lovable. It's understandable. Ain't love beautiful?
Ain't Love Beautiful? As well as other Me and My Song merchandise is available for purchase online. If you'd like to listen to Jessica Leia's music or watch Jessica Leia's music videos outside of this video series, just type in Jessica Leia and the name of the song you would like to hear, and it will magically appear before you. You can also go to www.jessicaleia.com.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with me here on Me and My Song. You know, I'm doing this because I just want to put some good stuff into this reality construct. Or I might be doing it because I'm Stark Raving Mad! Either way, if you dig what I'm doing here, please do all of that stuff that helps Stark Raving Mad lunatics, such as myself, find a way to make it in this reality construct. I could run down the list.
Please like, please subscribe, please buy my stuffs.
But you guys know how it works. You guys are savvy. You know how the interwebs works.
Huh?
Unless you're like 80, in which case, just give me a call. I'll help you out.
What?
But you know, even more important than buying my merch and downloading my songs and stuff is just making sure that in a world full of chaos and confusion, and dog poop and politicians, last two might have been kind of redundant, is that you please,
Please, please, please.
just keep singing your song.
in my song.